All right, I'm just gonna do this. So I have the Paqui 2021 One Chip Challenge. I was gonna wait for my buddy to come over just to give me some backup in case I needed it. But you know what the hell? I'm just gonna do it. So I've done the Paqui challenge, the One Chip Challenge, twice before. I did it last year, and I gotta admit, I didn't do as good as I could have. So the Paqui chip, it asks you how long can you last before getting owned. 5 minutes means you're powerless, 10 minutes powerful, 30 minutes supercharged, 1 hour invincible. I don't have anything to prove, but I say that a lot, so I'm going for 5 minutes. All right, so we shall see. And Sean Evans and Sasha Banks just did this on the hot ones. So I have opened up the chip, and I think I just got a whiff of this. Wow. All right, this is good. So what to expect: spicy punch, vision disruptor, scorpion sting, gut slash, and then roasted. Those are the 5 rounds. So it's me versus the Reaper. So like many things I do, I'm just gonna do it. And here we go. Alexa, set a 5-minute timer. All right. I've swallowed. It made me shiver a little bit. It was like, ooh. Yeah, I'm feeling it. God, it does not feel good. My tongue is definitely hot now. Okay. Honestly, this feels more like it did back in 2016, 2017 when I did the first one. Last year felt worse. So, yeah, you, a mere mortal who thinks they have what it takes, versus the Reaper, one otherworldly demon fueled by the hottest peppers known to man. Made with Carolina Reaper and Scorpion Pepper, this straight from hell chip was created for the sheer pleasure of the intense heat and pain. Any last words? Rules for the challenge: eat the entire chip. Check. Wait as long as possible before drinking or eating anything. Post your reaction on social media with hashtag #OneChipChallenge and mention @PaquiChips. So, it doesn't say I can't blow my nose, so I am going to indulge. Also, it doesn't say I can't spit to get some of that flavor out of my mouth. Which I just did. So, yeah. There you go. Warning: do not eat if you are sensitive to spicy foods, allergic to peppers, nightshades, or capsaicin, or are pregnant or have any medical conditions. Any medical conditions. Keep out of reach of children. After touching the chip, wash your hands with soap and do not touch your eyes or other sensitive areas. Seek medical assistance should you experience difficulty breathing, fainting, or extended nausea. Ingredients: blue corn, sunflower and or safflower oil, Carolina Reaper pepper, scorpion chili pepper, and sea salt. So I picked this up at Wegmans, $6, $7, $6.99 I think. And they also sell it online. It's like a $20 kit. Looks like I was drooling. Wow. Okay, this is gross. I drooled on myself and on the floor and didn't even notice. You watching this video, you probably did notice and probably said that's disgusting. Apologies. It's been about 3 minutes or so. So there's another challenge I did back in 2016, I think. The Salt Hill Wings Challenge. Not only were you not allowed to drink or eat anything, you were also not allowed to use a napkin. And I think that's just gross. So I'm glad that Paqui did not put such stipulation. So if you're interested, they have other flavors besides gross. There's the haunted ghost pepper. There's the fire chili limon, super hot, made with real chili peppers. It'll fuel your fire. The haunted ghost pepper, they say, is freaking hot, made with real ghost peppers. It hurts so good. I question that. I think maybe it just hurts. Jalapeno tropicale, hot, made with real jalapenos. Sweet heat, not sugar coated. Zesty salsa verde, kind of hot, made with real jalapenos. It's got a kick. And mucho nacho cheese, not hot, made with real cheddar cheese. It's cheesy as hell. So I was just reading the inside of the little flyer there. I destroyed the Paqui 2021 One Chip Challenge. Excuse me. I think I'm on track to do that. Alexa, check the timer. Oh, look at that. You see the lights flashing in the background? That's the 5-minute timer. So, yeah. It's been 5 minutes. What do you think? We just sit here for another 5 minutes? Alexa, set a 5-minute timer.
5 minutes, starting now.
Could meditate for a little while. You want to join me? Why don't we do that? I mean, now's as good a time as any, right? Meditate on the sensations. Maybe you're feeling like your guts are on fire, like you just got stabbed with a flaming hot pitchfork. Yeah, I am thinking last year was hotter. If I recall correctly, I still have one of last year's chips up on the shelf. So I noticed that my heat tolerance, it ebbs and flows. Some days things are hotter, some days they're not. This is seemingly one of those not days. So I'm kind of, there's a small part of me, guys, you might relate, the part that says, you know, Jackass, the movie actually looks kind of like fun. That part. That's saying, I should grab that other chip from last year and eat it right now. I'm smarter than that, so I'm not going to. I am kind of craving a beer right now. I gotta be honest, the heat has pretty much gone. I mean, I feel hot. My tongue is hot. I'll give you that. The pain has subsided. Now, I am feeling it right here, right? So right below the sternum. That's where the chip has settled right now. So I do feel that. I expect I will continue to feel this probably for some time. Every now and then a little bit of it just kind of flows back up. Well, it's not great. Yeah, so hey, I got this issue of Wired magazine here. The Lion, the Polygamist, and the Biodiesel Scam. How a member of religious sect teamed up with a Lambo-driving, hard-partying tycoon to bilk the government for hundreds of millions of dollars. The grift? Clean fuel subsidies. I confess I have not been reading Wired as much. Every now and then I grab a one issue that sticks out, but usually I read it online. but as I recall, it was cheaper to get it. Like they do different pricing and specials all the time. I think it was cheaper to get the print edition and the online subscription last year. So Jacob Kingston awaited anxiously in the tiny airport in Brigham City, Utah, for his private jet. His new business partner from Los Angeles was arriving on this frigid January day in 2012, and Jacob desperately wanted to make a good impression. Too embarrassed to bring his humble Toyota Tercel, he had rented a Cadillac Escalade to pick up his guest. Jacob, a beefy 35-year-old with a large forehead topping a rectangular face and wide-open eyes, had high hopes for the visit. After all, he had 3 wives and many children to support. Whoa. Oh, right, Utah. Jacob was already one of the top earners of Davis County Cooperative Society, also known as the Order, a breakaway Mormon polygamist sect based in Salt Lake City that emphasized consecrating its members' income back to the group. But of course, one could always do better. Jacob had known his new partner, Lev Derman, for only a couple of weeks. But the man obviously knew something about making money. The thickly built Armenian immigrant who stepped off the plane, a pair of bodyguards in tow, controlled a small empire of truck stops and gas stations across Southern California. Once they had settled into the capacious Escalade's leather seats, Jacob drove Derman half an hour north through the high mountain-rimmed flatlands to the remote hamlet of Plymouth. The town is home to some 460 people, and to the operation Derman had come to see, Jacob's biodiesel plant. A recently built complex of storage tanks, prefab buildings, and trucks. Jacob's wife Sally and other staff members turned out to greet Derman with the gift basket of Armenian fruits and a cowboy hat. The visit went well. After touring the plant, Derman invited Jacob and Sally to dinner. "We're going to Seattle," he explained casually. A few hours later, Jacob and Sally found themselves hear that? That's the 10-minute timer. Okay, do we really need to do this anymore? I think I've proven my point. Ow, I'm in pain. Let me go. No. Yeah, Paqui. I think I won this round handily.